Rebuttal of the first or negative case. Introduction. My opponent has said that their plan can help solve global warming by using more nuclear energy. More specifically, what his or her plan does is blank, blank, blank. In fact, according to my opponent, his or her plan will benefit such and such. Some of the advantages my opponent's nuclear energy plan promises are 1, 2, 3. However, my opponent's so-called, or supposed, or purported, or alleged, or estimated advantages are misleading, or impalpable, or unrealistic, questionable, unlikely, insubstantial, irrelevant for the following reasons. Body. First, my opponent has claimed, or argued, asserted, purported, stated, supported, predicted that his plan will do such and such. However, his or her plan is questionable or misleading, impalpable, unrealistic, insubstantial, irrelevant, does not make sense, off the topic because such and such. For example, you can over here provide statistical evidence or logical counter-arguments or expert opinion to prove your opponent wrong. Therefore, my opponent's main argument, or the first claim, primary claim, initiative, central scheme, in regards to his or her nuclear energy is flawed, or insufficient, and unnecessary to fix the real problem at hand, or inapplicable to the real world, or contradictory and therefore should be dismissed, or not legitimate, or leads to no real solutions. Artificial, naive, impalpable, unrealistic, unlikely, insubstantial, irrelevant because of such and such reasons. Second, my opponent has stated or claimed, asserted, laid out, pointed out, predicted that his plan will do such and such. However, this too is fallacious or untrue, erroneous, deceptive, too idealistic, rather mythical, rather imaginary, impractical, not viable, unfeasible, since blah blah blah. For example, over here you can provide statistical evidence or logical counter-arguments, expert opinion to prove your opponent wrong. Therefore, my opponent's second claim, or you can say sub-argument, or definition of criterion, standards to his main argument in regards to his or her nuclear energy plan is also problematic, or you can say misleading, or undermines, or distracts, or artificial, or naive, or impalpable, unrealistic, questionable, unlikely, weak, inconsequential, irrelevant, since his or her plan fails to do this and this and this. Third, or lastly, my opponent's plan promises, or involves, promotes, introduces, predicts, supports, calls for, advocates such and such. However, I also find this to be flawed, or you can say erroneous, untrue, invalid, deceptive, arbitrary, impractical, not viable, unachievable, in that his or her plan fails to do, or neglects, misses, overlooks, underestimates these and these things. Conclusion. On the other hand, my plan is better, or you could say more realistic, more feasible, more practical, more enforceable, because or since it, number 1, will be easier to implement it, number 2, takes into account the following issues, number 4, is based on proven cases such as this and this, or number 5, is backed by credible warrants such as this and this, or number 6, is modeled after proven cases such as this and this, number 7, lays out more clear and detailed plans such as this and this. For example, my plan. Over here you can say more about your plan, providing some evidence or examples to support it. In short, or you could say to simply put, or you can say again, or you can say succinctly, my plan makes more sense, or you could say it's clearly a better option, or is more cost-effective, or is more efficient, is more logical, is more practical, as it will do such and such. I therefore strongly advocate my plan of such and such over my opponent's plan of nuclear power, and ask that it be adopted by and such organization in order to, or you could say so that, we can achieve blah blah blah, such and such. Thank you. Write them as fast as you can. Paragraph 1. Not as social, ab, away from, abnormal, as, toward, advance, agri, field, agriculture, any, friend, amiable, amor, love, amorous, ambi, both, ambivalent, andro, male, android, and, ear, annual, anti, before, antecedent, anthro, human anthropology, anti, against, anti-authority, astro, star, astronomy, odd, hear, auditory, auto, self, automatic, aviv, verb, aviation, bell, war, belligerent, bend, good, benefit, by, to, bifocal, bibli, both, Bible, bio, life, biology, caco, bad, cacophony, compete, hat, decapitate. Second paragraph. Cap, hold, capture, cardio, heart, cardio exercise, carny, meat, carnivore, kata, completely, catastrophe, see, death, move, receive, proceed, process, cent, 100, century, default, hat, hydrocephalic, chrome, color, monochromatic, chron, time, chronological, side, to kill, suicide, cis, cut, excision, circum, around, circumference, clear, clarity, cock, knowledge, cognition, come, together, community, con, with, correspond, contra, against, contrast, counter, against, counter-argue. Third paragraph. Corp, body, corporal punishment, cosmo, universe, cosmopolitan, crazy, govern, democracy, crack, govern, democrat, creed, believe, credible, cycle, circle, bicycle, D, down, descend, D, away, depart, deck, 10, decay, damn, people, democracy, derm, skin, dermatology, die, apart, divorce, dia, across, diagonal, dictate, this, not, disapprove, stuff, lead, educate, din, power, dynamic, dis, that, dysfunctional, E, out of, exonerate, ego, self, egotistical, N, in, enter, M, in, empathy, endo, inside, endometrium. Fourth paragraph. Equal, equilateral, you, good, euphoria, extra, beyond, extravagant, fact, make, manufacture, fur, carry, transfer, fit, trust, fidelity, fin, and final flow, fluctuate, frater, brother, fraternal, fuss, pour, profusion, gem, birth, genesis, geo, earth, geography, glass, tongue, glottal, notes, knowledge, diagnosis, graph, write, autograph, graph, flock, congregation, graph, to stab, transgress, graph, to go, degrade, gyn, woman, gynecology, heli, sun, heliocentric, hemi, half, hemisphere. Fifth paragraph. Hemo, blood, hemophilia, hetero, different, heterogeneous, home, man, homicide, home, same, homonym, hider, water, hydrant, hyper, over, hyperactive, hypo, below, hypodermic, ill, not, incorrect, impaired, irrational, illegitimate, inter, between, intertwine, intro, within, intramural, introvert, itis, inflammation of, dermatitis, jack, throw, eject, jump, join, conjunction, kilo, 1,000 kilometer, later, site, unilateral, law, praise, laudatory, leg, law, legal, linguist, tongue, linguistics. Paragraph 6. List, some monolithic, lock, study of geology, lute, light, translucent, illuminate, loon, moon, lunar, macro, large, macroscopic, magni, large, magnified, mal, bad, malicious, man, hand, manipulate, mania, excessive egomania, mat, mother, maternal, meta, change, metamorphosis, meter, measure, thermometer, micro, tiny, microscope, mid-med, middle, midterm, mill, 1,000 millennium, miss, wrong, mistake, misnomer, miss, to hate, misanthropic, mid, send, transmit, missive, mobile, movable, mobility. Paragraph 7. Mono, one, monogram, morph, shape, amorphous, more, death, immortal, multi, many, multitude, mute, change, mutation, nap, birth, nascent, prenatal, not, sailor, nautical, nap, code, navigation, necker, death, necropolis, neo, new, neophyte, gnome, name, nomenclature, not, nonconformist, nov, new, novice, name, acronym, omni, all omnipotent, orthostrate, orthodontic, pack, T, specific, pan, all pandemic, para, similar, paraphrase, paternity, father, paternal, patriarchy. Paragraph 8. Pass, feeling empathetic, pet, paw, foot, centipede, tripod, pen, hang, pending, suspend, pour through, perforate, peri, surround, periscope, fag, to eat, esophagus, phagocyte, still, love, philanthropist, phobia, fear, claustrophobia, phone, sound, telephone, forward, moving direction, metaphor, full spot, live, photograph, poly, many, polygon, post, place, depose, port, carry, transport, post, after, postpone, pot, power, pretend, pre, before, pretest, prenatal, prepare, pro, force, proactive, proceed. Paragraph 9. Suit, ball, pseudopod, psych, mind, psyche, psychology, pyrophile, pyromaniac, quad, four, quadruplet, again, return, retro, backward, retroactive, side, no, science, prescient, scope, view, endoscope, script, right, scripture, semi, half, semicircle, scene, old, senile, sense, fields, presentiment, soul, sun, solar system, soft, white, philosopher, solar sister, sorority, spec, examine, spectator, photograph, respiration, stock, stand, stable, struck, build, construct, sub, under, subway. Paragraph 10. Super, above, superintendent, sim, so, together, synthesis, symphony, syllable, tell, far, telescope, time, temporary, tin, hold, tenacious, terra, land, terrain, theo, god, atheist, thermal, heat, thermometer, toll, twist, distortion, tox, poison, toxic, trap, pole, extract, trans, across, transfer, try, three, triple, not, unwise, one, unilateral, then come, convene, verb, true, verity, verb to turn, versatile, extroverted, ving, conquer, victory, invincible. Conquer. Paragraph 10. V, see, vision, evidence, vivid, life, vibrant, vital, survive, vote, voice, vocal, evoke, provoke, bowl, wish, volunteer, volition, vote, roll, revolving door, war, eat, voracious, sin, foreign, xenophobic, zoe, animal, zoo.